Hi guys, how are you? I'm wearing a hat because starting to get whimsical curlies. Yes, when I was young, my hair was very curly. A bit of coffee time. Good stuff, thank you. You may see two videos load. I tried loading one earlier. Apparently, I'm having problems even seeing partial comments. I can't see them in YouTube, but I can kind of see them in between YouTube and the studio. I have no idea. I don't know if I'm going to have to reload it or not, and that's a pain in my butt. But anyway, what's the topic today, or at least for now? This is kind of mainly geared towards my friends in the spiritual and New Age community, but applies to Christians as well. Okay, and we understand the darkness, okay, in the Bible as the adversary. Satan, Lucifer, the darkness, whatever label you want to put on him. I truly believe his name has been stricken so that we cannot conjure him directly. That's just me. But we struggle against powers and principalities. I've said before, those are ranks of angels, just like an archangel. You can look that up, and you can look this up as well. And there was a weird set of circumstances, and I try to reflect on certain things like, why did this happen this way? I kind of have an ability to do that. Call it reflection, call it contemplation and prayer, however you want to look at it. But in the New Age and spiritual community, they will refer to God as, quote, source. Okay, source. Not God, source. Okay, now, let's just keep that right there for now. Now, the adversary. The adversary, this is the darkness. What do these two things have in common? The adversary and source. I mean, wait a second, that's what they refer to as God. I mean, Jewish people refer to God as Allah, Baal, etc. Now, what do those two words have in common? And I did use my phone, but I don't rely on AI. Just let it kind of help me filter it down. What is in English and Hebrew and most languages, words can have a positive and negative meaning in context. So we've discussed this on the channel before. Now, what does adversary and source have in common? Well, once you start narrowing it down, and it took me about 4 minutes, that's all. The word that is most common in definition and meaning is opponent. Opponent. Adversary and source. So this is your opponent. Okay. The adversary is your opponent, obviously, against you. He's fighting you because of God. And yet source is also your opponent. That doesn't sound right, does it? But you see, it's the source of opposition. Does that make sense now? One of the things you have to understand is, just like I mentioned, we call Lucifer, Satan, whatever name the darkness, I believe his name was stricken. And we will never truly know his name until the end of days. But you have to understand that words and symbols are used, and it's a type of conjuring, okay? It's a type of conjuring, and we just have been fooled and don't know that it actually is. So when you invoke source, you're invoking the adversary, your opponent. Now, you can look that up. You can argue with me till the day is long. I'm not going to move my stance from that, okay? But you have to understand that we are taken advantage by our ignorance and our innocence. In our innocence, my friends in the New Age and spiritual community think God is source, okay? Because God has a religious connotation to it. You see, which is ridiculous. Sorry, that thumping in the background is my dryer. But anyway, this is something that we don't realize that we do. This is how the darkness takes advantage of us. We don't realize it. But, same thing in the name of, they will say, source creator. Well, think about that. Think about that. The creator of opposition. Oh, that's a stretch. No, it's not. Creates opposition. The darkness presides over this world. Okay. The prince of the air. Okay, fell to the ground, etc. He's in charge until Yeshua Jesus comes back. The only thing that keeps him away from us is our faith, plain and simple. Anyway, just some food for thought for you. Talk to you soon.